Hi students, today we are going to discuss relative motion. Okay, what is that? Relative motion. So, what is a relative motion? So, motion or rest, both are relative terms. So, this rest and motion we discussed already. Rest and motion are relative terms. Relative terms, not absolute. Not absolute terms. Okay. So, to say rest and motion, we need some reference, that we can call it as frame of reference. Generally, the Cartesian coordinate system, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, generally we take it as this frame of reference. So, to study the motion of a body, if its position changes with respect to another body, then we can say that that body is in motion. So, with respect to another body, that is reference. So, then only we can say that that body is in motion. Okay. So, now in today's class we are going to discuss this relative motion. It is very important in physics. Okay. Let us consider two particles. Okay, let it be, you consider origin, two particles A and B. So particle A is here at a position R1, let it be RA. Okay, and the B will be here. So the second particle B, which is at position vector B, R suffix B, with respect to this frame of reference, that is x-axis and y-axis. That means we are saying this position of a particle with respect to this origin, position of the B with respect to origin, that is RB. These two RA and RB are called position vectors. As we studied, it indicates position of a particle. I want position of A with respect to B. Okay. So now I will take this one as a reference. Why I have to take origin? Instead of, I will take this B as a reference. So I want position of A with respect to B. Okay. That I will write it as position of A with respect to B, I consider as RAB. Okay, position of A with respect to B we consider as RAB. What is RAB? Position of A with respect to B, I watch. So from triangle law, from triangle law in vectors, so this triangle law we have RA, see these three, OAB is a triangle. Okay, OA represents RA, OB represents RB, BA represents position of A with respect to B. Okay, position of A with respect to B. So from triangle law, if these two vectors are represented by sides of a triangle taken in order, then closing side of the triangle taken in the reverse order represents the resultant of these two. Okay. So from triangle law we have, what we have? RB plus RAB is equal to RA. Okay, so RAB is equal to RA minus RB. So position of A with respect to B, we can write it as by subtracting RA bar minus RB bar. You will get position of A with respect to B. So this is we can call it as, suppose you want the position of A, RA. So RA can be written as position of R with respect to AB plus position vector of B bar. Okay, so let it be R bar. This is small r. Okay, so position of A is equal to position of A with respect to this coordinate system is equal to position of A with respect to B plus position of B. You will get this one. Okay, so if you differentiate this one, you will get velocities, that is with respect to time. So you will get velocity of A. If you differentiate this one with respect to time, what you will get? dRA by dt. So dRA by dt is equal to d by dt of RAB plus d by dt of RB. So you differentiate with respect to time, you will get velocities. So velocity of A is equal to velocity of A with respect to B plus velocity of B. So this is very important equation. So finally what we arrived, so velocity of A is equal to velocity of A with respect to B plus velocity of B. Keep this one, very important equation. Similarly, if you differentiate with respect to time, you will get accelerations. Similarly, differentiate with respect to time, you will get acceleration of A is equal to acceleration of A with respect to B plus acceleration of B. Okay, you will get this one. So these are the relative positions, relative velocities and relative accelerations. Clear? So what is VAB? What is VAB? Now we will consider this VAB. So how we can pronounce this one? As VAB. That is, VAB is equal to we can write it as VA minus VB. So the velocity of A with respect to B, we can written as velocity of A, absolute velocity of A with respect to velocity of A with respect to this fixed frame of reference that we are chosen as fixed one, that is our reference, x-axis, y-axis. So velocity of this particle A with respect to this coordinate system is A. That is called absolute velocity of the A. Sometimes it is also called velocity of the particle A with respect to ground, because the ground is a reference to us. Suppose we are doing experiments here. This ground, this is the frame of reference for us. This is a laboratory. So this one is a fixed one. Okay, this one we can take it as, consider as a frame of reference. Okay, so this is the velocity of A with respect to this frame of reference, or that is with respect to ground. This is the velocity of B with respect to ground. That is velocity of A you will get with respect to B. Okay. So if you want, if you suppose the VA, VB or the angle between VA and VB or theta. Suppose A and B are moving with velocities A and B. Then we have to write magnitude of VAB. So this velocity of B with respect to A, B with respect to A can be written as velocity of B minus with respect to A, velocity of A. So velocity of B with respect to A, we can read it as VB bar minus VA bar. Practically this VAB bar is equal to VBA bar. Okay, and they are in opposite directions and their magnitudes are equal. So VAB bar magnitude is equal to VBA bar. Their magnitudes are equal, but they are opposite in direction. So relative velocity of A with respect to B is equal to minus velocity of B with respect to A. They have equal magnitudes but opposite in direction. That is, their positions are A with respect to B, we can write it as RAB. Position of B with respect to A, we can write it as RBA. This one AB is equal to, we have AB is equal to BA. Okay, so their magnitudes are equal. RAB position is in this direction, RBA position is in this direction. Okay, so if theta is the angle between them, A and B, so if theta is the angle between VA and VB, velocity of A and B, okay, then mod of VAB bar, VA minus VB can be written as VA plus minus VB, isn't it? By adding the negative vector of B to A, you will get VA minus VB. So if angle between A and B is theta, then what is the mod of this? Square root of VAB. From parallelogram law of addition of vectors, we have VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos theta. So how I got this? From parallelogram law of addition of vectors. So I got magnitude of VAB. Suppose if theta is 0, case 1, if theta is 0, that means both particles are moving in the same direction with the speeds A and VB. They are moving in the same direction. So the angle between them is 0. Suppose two trains are moving in parallel tracks side by side. So I want velocity of A with respect to B. So what is V with respect to B? Velocity of A with respect to B, VA minus VB. What is its magnitude? You substitute theta here, 0, cos 0, 1. So you will get VA square plus VB square minus 2AB. That is VA minus VB whole square under square root. So you will get finally VA minus VB. Okay. So velocity of A with respect to B, when they are moving in the same direction, we have VA minus VB. Suppose if they are moving in opposite directions, suppose the first train is moving like this, second train is moving like this, opposite direction, then what is the velocity of A with respect to B? So you substitute theta is equal to 180 here. Cos 180 becomes minus 1. So minus of minus plus. So you will get VA square plus VB square plus 2AB. That is VA plus VB whole square. This square root will get cancelled. So you will get VA plus VB. Okay, and if the theta is 90 degrees, that means they are moving in a perpendicular to the first particle is moving like this and the second particle is moving like this. So their angle between them is 90. Then what is the velocity of A with respect to B? You substitute 90 here. Cos 90 becomes 0. So what you will get? Square root of VA square plus VB square. Okay. So this is the velocity of magnitude of velocity of A with respect to B when they are moving perpendicular to each other. Okay. So let us suppose the two trains are moving in the same direction. So you subtract. Take this small example. Suppose two trains are moving in the same direction with 50 kilometers per hour and another train is 20 kilometers per hour. So this is passenger A and B. A is sitting in the first train, B is moving in the second train. So how this speed of A with respect to B? VAB is equal to VA minus VB, that is 50 minus 20, 30 kilometers per hour. That means the speed of A for the passenger B, it appears to move with 30 kilometers per hour. Actually it is moving with 50 kilometers per hour, but it appears 30 kilometers per hour. That is called a relative. With respect to ground, with respect to platform, it is moving with 50 kilometers per hour. But with respect to this person B, it appears to move with 30 kilometers per hour. That is the velocity of A with respect to B. Let us take this example, another example. B is moving in this direction, opposite to that, with 20 kilometers per hour. 20 kilometers per hour. The same passenger A, how it appears for B now? So what is the relative speed? VA plus VB. So what you will get? VA plus VB. 50 plus 20, 50 plus 20, 70 kilometers per hour. That means the passenger A for the passenger B, it appears to be 70 kilometers per hour. It appears. Okay. For here, in this case, suppose you want to speed of the B with respect to A, that is minus VBA, that is minus 30 kilometers per hour. What does it mean? Velocity of B with respect to A, in this case, when the two trains are moving in the same direction. So how the passenger B appears with respect to A? The passenger B with respect to A, it appears minus VBA, because VBA is equal to minus VBA is equal to minus VAB, that is minus 30. That means passenger B for A, it appears moving back with what speed? 30 kilometers per hour, but actually it is moving 20 kilometers per hour in the same direction. But for the passenger A, the passenger B appears it is moving back with the speed 30 kilometers per hour. That is called relative. These are the practical observations we will make in daily life. This example, clear? Okay. And we can apply these equations of motion in case of relative motion also. We can apply in one-dimensional motion, we can apply in two-dimensional motion also. Okay. So relative equations of motion, we can apply equations of motion. Equations of motion in case of relative also we can apply equations of motion. So what is the first equation of motion? V is equal to u plus at. So that is, I will write the suffix r. What is this suffix r? relative velocity between two particles, final relative velocity, UR, initial relative velocities, AR, accelerations, relative accelerations. T is the time. It is a scalar quantity. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. So relative displacement, initial relative velocity, acceleration, relative accelerations, and v square minus v square is equal to 2as. So relative. So we can apply these equations of motion in relative motion also. We can apply in one-dimensional motion as well as two-dimensional motion. Let us see some examples. Okay. How we are applying equations of motion in problems. Okay. Let us take this example. Okay. Two trains A and B. Two trains A and B of length 400 meters. Each 400 meters each are moving on two parallel tracks with a uniform speed, 72 kilometers per hour. In the same direction. With A is ahead of B. The driver of B decides to overtakes A and accelerates 1 meter second to the power minus 2. If after 50 seconds the guard of B is just brushes the past of A. Brushes past the driver of A. What is the original? Original distance between them. So this is the problem. how we can solve this problem? By relative motion, we will solve this problem. Okay, two trains. So we are comparing the trains A and B. So let us analyze this problem. So the first step of the problem is you analyze. Two trains A and B of length 400 meters are moving on the two parallel tracks with a uniform speed. So how much? The speed of the train A is equal to speed of the train B is equal to initially 72 kilometers per hour. That is, you convert into meters per second, you multiply with the 5 by 18. So 18 you will get 4 times. 4 into 5, 20 meter second inverse. Okay, that is the speed of the each train. Solution. A is ahead of B. So A is ahead of B. Okay. Now two parallel tracks. So A is ahead of B. So these are different tracks. Okay. So B is here on different track. But these two are parallel. A is ahead of B. Both are moving in the same direction. Okay. Both are moving in the same direction with the same speeds. But A is ahead of B. The driver of B decides to overtake A. Okay. So he starts accelerating. With what? Acceleration of A, acceleration of B is 1 meter second to the power minus 2. So what is the acceleration of A? Still it is moving with uniform speed. So what is the uniform speed? Uniform speed means acceleration of A is 0 because it is in uniform motion. After deciding B to overtake A, he starts accelerating. So it with the 1. Now A is still moving with uniform speed. Now after 50 seconds the B crosses A. So what is the separation between them? What is the original distance between them? Original distance between them we don't know. Let it be x. Okay, separation between them x. Now we want now you apply this time to travel this x distance separation for B. How much it will take time? After 50 seconds. So the time to cross it is 50 seconds. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. Now I have initial relative velocity. What is initial relative velocity? Now I am writing their relative values. Okay. So I will write here initial relative velocities. Okay. What is U initial relative velocity of A with respect to B? Since both are moving with the same speed, relative velocity is 0. Since both are moving with the same speed, but it is accelerating. A starts accelerating. So initially now initial relative velocity is 0 because they are moving in the same direction with the same speeds. Now what is the acceleration of A with respect to B after starting this? Acceleration of A with respect to B is VA minus VB, AB. So what is VA? 0. What is VB? AB 1. So that is minus 1 meter second to the power minus 2. Acceleration of A with respect to B is UA minus UB is 0 because both UA, V and VB initial velocities are same. Now after t seconds it crosses. So I am applying S is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, S is equal to ut plus half at square. So the separation between them is x. Initial relative velocity is 0, so that is 0, ur, sr, separation ar. So 0 plus half. What is the relative accelerations? So acceleration of, this is the separation of a between b and b. So the separation of, this is x, separation between a and b. So that is a. What is acceleration of relative accelerations? I am writing, substituting a with respect to b. Okay, that is relative a with respect to b, and that means position of a is x if you choose this one as the origin, b as the origin. If you choose position of a is x minus 0, position of b. So x and initial relative 0, half a, acceleration is minus 1 into t square. Okay, so what you will get, t is how much? 50 seconds. So 50 into 50. So that is, so what is this is 50 to 25. So 25 into 5, I think 125. So x is equal to minus 125 meters. So what is this separation of a with respect to b? Separation of, initial separation of a with respect to b. It is minus, that means it is back. That means b is lagging, a is ahead. A is ahead. So separation between x of b. So we have separation between them is 1250 meters. So that is initially the two trains, they are separated by distance 1250 meters. Okay, take this problem. Take next problem. Okay, next example. On a two-lane road, on a two-lane road, car A is traveling with a speed, of 36 kmph. Two cars B and C approach car A in opposite directions, with a speed of 54 kmph each. 54 kmph each. At certain instant, when the distance AB is equal to, AB is equal to AC. both being 1 kilometer, both being 1 kilometer. B decides to overtakes A before C does. Full stop. What is the minimum acceleration? What is the minimum acceleration? Minimum acceleration of car B is required to avoid an accident. So this is the problem. Okay. So on a 2-lane road, car A is traveling with a speed 36 kilometers per hour. So you first analyze the problem. What is given? This is the most important steps in physics. First you analyze the problem. What is given? Okay. So on a 2-lane road, car A is traveling with a speed. So A is traveling with a speed 36 kilometers per hour. That is velocity of A solution is 36 kilometers per hour. That is, you convert into meters per second, you multiply with 5 by 18. This kilometers per hour converted into meters per second. How much it is? 18 twos. 2 into 5. 10 meters per second. That is the speed of the car A. Speed of the car B, and B and C approach the car A with opposite directions with a speed 50 kilometers per hour. That is, the speed of B and C are same. So B and C are same, that is 54 kmph. You convert into meters per second, multiply with 5 by 18. Then this kilometers per hour converted into threes, 54 threes, 18 threes are 54, 3 into 5, 15 meter per second. Okay, that is the speed of the car B. Each at certain instant when the distance AB is equal to AC, both being 1 kilometers, B decided to overtake A. So I think B is behind this. Okay, on this two-lane road. So this is a 2-lane road. Okay, so A is coming. So this B is overtakes A. B decides to overtake A. That's before C does. C is here. Okay, A is, let it be here. So how this is a 2-lane road. On a 2-lane road. So the car C is moving like this, car A is moving like this, B is moving like this. How this B and C approach the car A in opposite directions. So B is approaching A, C is approaching A. Both are approaching the car A in opposite directions. Clear? Now AB is equal to, AB is 1 kilometer, AC is also 1 kilometer. AC is also 1 kilometer. B decides over A. What is the speed of car B? What is the minimum acceleration of the car B? Okay, required to avoid accident. So the speed of the B wants to accelerates. So initially, what is the speed of A with respect to B? Relative speed. So what is the speed of A with respect to B? Since they are in the same direction, VA minus VB. Okay, speed of A with respect to B, that is VA is 10, VB is 15, that is speed of A with respect to B is minus 5 meter per second. Okay, what is the speed of A? Speed of A with respect to C. What is the speed of A with respect to C? That is VA, since they are moving in opposite directions, plus VC. That is, it is, what is this? This is VA is 10. What is the speed VC? VC is 15. So 10 plus 15, 25. Okay, 25 meters per second. So if this car C overtakes A in how much time to travel this 1 kilometer? So time taken to cross C A, how much time taken? So time taken to cross A, to cross C, to cross A, to cross C and A. Okay, time taken to cross C and A, how much it will take? So that is T is equal to, what is the separation? 1 kilometer. What is the separation by separation? Since this is uniform speeds, so separation by speed. So I am using this relative speed, separation by relative speed. I am using this formula, relative speed. Okay. So what is the separation? 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. 1000 meters. Relative speed is between A and C is 25. So 25. So 1000 by 25, it will become 4 times 40 seconds. Okay. So these 40 seconds. So the B should cross this A within the 40 seconds. So before crossing the C, because B decides to overtake A before C does. For crossing C, A, how much time it will take? 40 seconds, isn't it? So within the 40 seconds, B decides to cross A. So he starts accelerating. So what is the acceleration of B? Acceleration of A with respect to B. What is acceleration of A with respect to B? I am writing here. Okay. Acceleration of A, otherwise I will write. I will rub this one. Okay. So, what is acceleration of A with respect to B? Acceleration of A minus acceleration of B. What is acceleration of A? 0 minus acceleration of B is, we want acceleration of B. Let it be minus AB. Acceleration of A with respect to B. So, now what is the separation? 1 kilometer. Separation of A with respect to B. What is the separation? 1 kilometer. Separation of A minus separation of B. So this is A is 1 kilometer, B is 0, let it be. So this is 1 kilometer. Okay, 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. Okay, 1000 meters. Now what is the acceleration? Relative separation. So what is the initial relative speed? Initial relative speed A with respect to B. A with respect to B is minus 5 meters per second. Okay. Now I am using relative concept. Initial relative of velocity of A with respect to B, initial relative separation, initial acceleration A with respect to B. So we have acceleration, displacement, velocity. So we want acceleration. Which formula we are going to apply? So I am applying in this time. Even in this time, 40 seconds it has to cross. So 40 seconds. Okay. So I am applying S is equal to. So apply S. Physics is an application oriented subject. You have to realize which formula you have to apply when it is applied. It depends upon the conditions. Here the conditions is the B should overtakes A within the 40 seconds. That is, he decides. Okay. So I am applying S is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay. So I am using relative concept. So what is the relative separation? Relative separation is 1000 meters. What is initial relative velocity? Minus 5. Minus 5 into t, how much? 40 plus half. What is relative acceleration? Minus half minus AB into t square, 40 square, 40 into 40. Okay. So we want acceleration of B. So that is, you bring this one, 5 into 40, 20, you will get 200. So how much you are getting? Start this, okay. So here the separation of SR, what does it mean? This B, relative position of A with respect to B. It is, you have to substitute minus here. Separation of position of A with respect to B. It is, B is back. So you have to write minus here. Or, so you have to write minus here. Separation of A with respect to B, you have to write minus 1000. Okay. That is why it is minus. I will explain here. Suppose A is here, A is here, B is here. So this is RA and this is RB. Okay. So what is the separation? RA with respect to B, RA with respect to B. That is, RA is, this is, let it be X, RA minus RB. So this is higher than this. So you will get, it is RA position of A with respect to B. You will get what is this distance? There it is 1 kilometer. Okay. So 1 plus this minus this. You will get a position of A with respect to B. So here what we are getting? A with respect to B. This minus means here B is behind A. B is behind A. We can write. Okay. So what you will get here? minimum acceleration. We want AB. So that is, this is 1000, this is 200. So it is minus 800. Bring this side. So minus half, you will get it is acceleration of B is 40. 40 into 40 here, 20. 2 get cancelled 20 times. 20 into 40, 80. So 800. So what is the acceleration of B? It is 1 meter per second square. So this is acceleration of B. Okay, that is the minimum acceleration of B. Okay, A with respect to B. It is minimum acceleration is 1 meter per second square. So to cross B, A should vortex. B should have maintain minimum acceleration 1 meter per second square. Okay, take this.